So let's just go over that sweep again. Some of you guys were struggling a wee bit. So again, Carl gets to his knees. Give him in my cover guard position. Put out. You need to be aware of this arm. I want this arm trapped at my hip. And again, when he's hugging onto this leg, it's very hard to sweep him if my head's in front of Carl's. I really want it over this way. So I'm going to use this foot to bring him towards me, and then I'm kind of cutting an angle a little bit. And I end up perpendicular to him. And I'm on, like a ball, okay? My knees are connected to my chest, and then I just load the weight onto him. So my hips are right under his hips. Anytime I start, what gets the sweep is, it's not the left leg, it's the right leg. For me to elevate Carl, I just have the leg push. The way he's moving up, that's what gets him off. It's just this, and the pendulum off the bottom leg takes him over. But I have to be perpendicular, and I want to be like a ball, like this, because this is the strongest position in Jiu-Jitsu from the bottom. Anytime I'm like a ball, and I have connection with my knees to my elbow. Doesn't matter who's on top or what weight they are, they're going to feel like. Let's look, that's cover guard wrapped up. We're just going to spend the next few classes looking at submissions from some of the lapel guards that have been playing this last 20 odd weeks. We did the worm hot choke earlier in the mesocycle. We're going to recap on it, go over some more details on that in the sweep because it's such a good position. So there's different layers to this lapel guard. If I'm playing, say, stirrup position, Carl's on his feet, and I'm looking to get the worm guard, he comes to his knees. I'm trying to play gubber guard, but maybe in the process of me passing this over, Carl stuffs this knee down and steps into half guard. So again, what do I want to do? I want to bring in a knee shield. So Carl can't get chest to chest. Anytime we end up here, I'm already getting into a battle right away. So I want to make sure that he doesn't get chest to chest. He doesn't get Carl up. So take it back a step. So from here, as I try to get into gubber guard, he's savvy and he's starting to stuff this leg and he's trying to get into half guard. So again, keeping my foot in the lapel isn't helping things. So again, you know, I don't want to go too much into frames, but this leg is a frame. But now the situation's changed where Carl's got past this knee. I need to make new frames. So I'm going to create space and bring my knee in. And again, Carl might decide to pass and go, say, for a weave pass. He brings his hand underneath, starts to put pressure, yes. Gets past that bottom leg and he's passed. So we looked about how this worm hot choke, I can use it defensively and offensively. So anytime he goes and he's putting pressure here, I'm just passing the lapel under and over here. Again, he'll possibly not want to start passing from here. He's going to get choked out, but just stay there, bro. So if my the lapel that I've passed around his neck is cutting off his left jugular, but there's nothing on his right, so my right hand just finds that space, and then I just push in. Okay, it's not nice. And possibly, if you're up against someone with a really loose gi, okay, and I do this, and I just feel there's too much slack here, I can pass it around so it becomes more like a darce. And now the gi's on his left hand side is getting cut off, and I'm using my right form. In this case, I'll just bring him to me. That's what I want there. Again, if it's still loose, due to maybe a loose gi, I can cut an angle this side and then come in for cross choke. But taking it back to the original worm hot choke, so I was here and my fist was in. What's Carl's goal is to start the posture. So if that's the case, I'm taking my fist that was originally here and I'm coming up onto my elbow. Okay, now obviously Carl doesn't want to stay here, but I'm going to fake the sweep, so I just hit him with my hip, like a hip bump sweep. And he's going to post with his hand on the mat. I want to bring my right foot through. He's not going to stay here, he's going to try and get his base back, and when he does, I'm making that hook, sweeping it all the way. Still have the grip on the lapel. Kind of like that ninja choke. Those are good for side control. Only instead of using my lapel, I'm using his. So my right hand is going to come to the near side hip as I start to walk around his head. So it's the same worm hat choke, we're just finishing it from top position. So let's look at that again. Maybe from that stirrup position, curls on his feet. Again, most of the lapel guard was based on him standing. So if he stays standing, we're just playing the whole lapel guard. Now he starts to close distance. I'm looking for the gubber guard. And now, the second I get my foot in here, I've made a frame where I can control car space. Stay there, bro? Which is good. But then I need to be aware of, right, well, what happens if he stuffs this leg? Now we're into half guard. And this really isn't doing me much good here. So I kind of now need to make frames due to the change in circumstances. So I'll be letting go of that and possibly making a frame under the neck. This leg can come underneath, so now I can use that to create space. Again, it depends on what he's going to do from here. So anytime he starts to put pressure, a good thing he can be doing is putting chest pressure to get my knees down. Yeah. So as he's trying to do that, he's not too concerned about his head, he's just concerned about connecting my two knees together. So the second he does that and his head is low, I just pass the lapel from my right hand to my left hand. So that initial first choke was here. I just get my hand on the lapel and I just push this in. Possibly in the transition of me going for this, he starts to posture. I'm coming up with him. Okay, but now I want to get on top. Hard to sweep from here, so I'll sell the hip bump. So I come from my elbow to my hand. If he doesn't post, I just hit him with my hip and I'm coming up on top. But when he posts and starts to come back, my hook's already in. You'll find when you drill this how easy this is, because I have a massive lever to his head with this grip. So it's just a matter of loading him onto me, bringing him over. So that underhook on this arm, and again when I transition to the near side, watch what I'm doing with my elbow. I'm bringing it towards his chest. I want my forearm coming. So my elbow's kind of coming towards the sternum, and then I'm bringing this hand to the far hip. And now I just walk the nose. Again. So, different layers to this. If he stays on his feet, I'll be looking for worm guard. If he drops down, I'm starting to play gubber guard. But now, this is a good frame I've made. We showed you how to hit the triangle from here, how I can use it to hit the floor sweep. Game changes when he stuffs this leg. Now I need another frame. So from here, I'll control the inside space, bring my forearm under, and now I'll be bringing in that knee sheet. And again, you could be into your whole leech half guard, the Wednesday night class from here. Possibly Carl wants to bring my knees together. He brings that hand down. I'm already grabbing this, and as he puts shoulder pressure, he just passes. So I can use this offensively by just going for the choke. I can use it defensively. He doesn't want to stay here. He wants to come up. The second he comes up, I'm coming up. And I just hit him with my hip. And maybe he bodies the way he's body locked there. I just underhook that leg, if that's the case. So I have this underhook. My sternum's over his. I'm making sure that when I hit this worm hat choke or ninja choke, I'm bringing my elbow towards the sternum, so I have snugness. So this hand goes to the far hip. I switch my base. I block this off. Watch what I do with my shoulder. It's going towards this hip, so it's like this. And then I just start to walk. So just take it from here. Nice. Anytime his head comes down, I just pass it. If it stays there, find the slack, take it out, push it in. If he starts to come up, I let go and follow. And then I just hit him with my hip. Sometimes you get mount from here. If not, the second he drives in, I can make a hook and use this. If he drives in hard, I can underhook and load the weight on them. So winning this is everything first. Chest to chest. Stabilize the position. Now I want to use this to my advantage. So the hand will come to the far hip, and then I move my shoulder towards the far side hip, and I just walk into this. Okay, so let's play that again.